On December 31st, 2025, we will reach the final day of the first quarter of the 21st century. For 25 years, we've lived through wars, peace agreements, new countries, new capitals, and even new flags. The world map has shifted in ways few could have predicted back in 2001. So let's look back at the most important changes to the world map between 2001 and 2025. 2001. A new century of change. The first major change of the century came in March 2001, when the International Court of Justice ended a long-standing dispute between Qatar and Bahrain, splitting contested islands and territory between the two. Later that year, two nations redesigned their flags, Comoros and Rwanda, while a far bigger event shook the entire world in October 2001. The United States and NATO invaded Afghanistan following the 9/11 attacks. The Taliban's Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan collapsed, and by 2004, a new state, the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan, was established with a brand new flag. 2002, the first new country. In 2002, the Indian Ocean saw two major shifts. First, the island of Anjouan, which had broken away from Comoros in the late 1990s, agreed to rejoin the country in exchange for autonomy. But the much bigger story was East Timor. After decades of brutal occupation by Indonesia, the territory finally achieved independence in May 2002, becoming the world's first new country of the 21st century under its Portuguese name, Timor-Leste. 2003 to 2004, Wars and Expansions. In 2003, Yugoslavia officially disappeared when the state renamed itself Serbia and Montenegro. The same year, the U.S.-led invasion of Iraq toppled Saddam Hussein's regime, leading to new governments and eventually new Iraqi flags. Then came 2004, one of the biggest years for expansion. NATO admitted 7 new members, including Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia, pushing the alliance directly to Russia's borders. The European Union expanded dramatically as 10 new countries joined, including Poland, Hungary, and Cyprus. 2005, withdrawals and a new capital. In the Middle East, big changes unfolded. Syrian troops withdrew from Lebanon after nearly 30 years, while Israel pulled all settlers and troops out of the Gaza Strip. Meanwhile, in Asia, Myanmar built a brand new capital city, Naypyidaw, moving its government away from Yangon. 2006, another new nation. In 2006, Europe's map shifted again when Montenegro voted for independence from Serbia. By June, Montenegro became the second new country of the century. For the first time since World War I, Serbia was left completely landlocked. That same year, the Pacific nation of Palau relocated its capital from the small island of Koror to the larger island of Babel Daob to allow for expansion. 2007 to 2008, division and conflict. In 2007, the European Union grew again with Romania and Bulgaria joining. That same year, a Palestinian civil war left the territories divided. Hamas in Gaza, Fatah in the West Bank, a division that continues today. Then came 2008, a year of multiple map changes. Kosovo declared independence from Serbia, though Serbia rejected it. Today, just over half of UN members recognize Kosovo. Russia invaded Georgia, backing separatists in Abkhazia and South Ossetia, and recognized their independence, though almost no other countries have. Nigeria handed over the disputed Bakassi Peninsula to Cameroon after a court ruling. And finally, China and Russia settled a border dispute, with Russia ceding some land to China. 2009 to 2010, NATO continued expanding in 2009, admitting Albania and Croatia. Meanwhile, the U.S. and Mexico made a minor border adjustment along the Rio Grande, trading a few small river islands. In 2010, Ukraine extended Russia's lease on naval bases in Crimea, a decision that would become extremely important just a few years later. 2011. The third new country. The year 2011 brought another major change. After decades of civil war, South Sudan voted overwhelmingly for independence and became the third uncontested new country of the 21st century. Also in 2011, Libya's Gaddafi regime collapsed, restoring Libya's old flag, while Samoa and Tokelau shifted their time zones to align with Australia and New Zealand. 2012 to 2013, short-lived independence. In 2012, rebels in northern Mali declared an independent state called Azawad, controlling about 60% of the country. But within a year, rival militants and French forces ended its existence. Azawad remains one of history's many short-lived countries. 2014 to 2022, a decade of turmoil. The mid-2010s saw some of the most dramatic events of the century. In 2014, Russia annexed Crimea from Ukraine, redrawing Europe's borders once again. In Iraq and Syria, ISIS briefly erased borders with its so-called caliphate, though it eventually collapsed. In 2020, the United Kingdom formally left the European Union, a historic reversal known as Brexit. In 2021, the Taliban returned to power in Afghanistan, restoring the Islamic Emirate. And in 2022, Russia launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine, seizing territory and sparking Europe's deadliest war since World War II. 2023 to 2025, rising tensions. In 2023, China released a new official map, reasserting old claims, reviving long-dormant border disputes. By 2025, Kosovo remains only partially recognized. The Russia-Ukraine war continues, and tensions in Asia are rising. The map of the world is as unsettled as ever.